people, my name is Phil Fox.
And I'm KFC Dad, and these are the Premier League predictions for
Week 27.
The midweek games. We do have a third member of the team. He is Wesley Schnauzer, our walking, talking prediction dog. And he'll be giving his predictions for these midweek fixtures.
He's asleep now.
Yes, he's always asleep, but we'll wake him up in a minute. Okay, let's do the scores from the weekend. It is Sunday while we're recording, and there is one more game left, and that is
Manchester City versus Liverpool.
So we don't have the score from that, but up until that, we have all the scores. Now, in third place is still Mayan the Silver Fox. He has 134 points. He only got... No, you got the most score from last week. You got 8 points. And then in second place is Wesley Schnauzer, 140 points he's got.
I'm 6 points away from Wesley Schnauzer.
You are 6 points away, and you're catching him up. And in first place is still KFC Dad with 174 points. So that's the scores from the weekend.
I'm quitting for you. Wait and see. I'm being there slowly.
Okay. Say that every week.
But because didn't get a lot of points this week, I got 8. It's something positive is coming. I'm gonna be the underdogs.
As always, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel.
And to share, it's massive. Get them followers up. Come on.
Yes, we did set a target of 70 likes. I think we got over our old target of 50 likes and got to 53 likes for the last Premier League prediction show. So, carry on. Let's get to, what's the like target?
60.
60?
Yeah.
Not 70?
Nope.
Alright, well that's a little increase. So, yeah, 60 likes we want for this video. So, come on, get down there.
And then we can start building.
Yeah, okay, good idea. Okay, game number 1 is...
It's Brighton versus Bournemouth.
Brighton and Hove Albion versus Bournemouth. Now, Brighton and Hove Albion, they've got won 2 on the bounce now, haven't they?
Is it South East Derby?
It's a South Coast derby.
Yes,
it is a South Coast derby. Yes, so they won 2 in a row. They won their last game 4-0, didn't they?
Yes. They beat the Saints.
The Saints, yes. And Bournemouth, they played another one of the relegation teams, Wolves. But Wolves did get the win there. I think Bournemouth had a man sent off, and Wolves managed to hang on to that 1-0 lead and beat Bournemouth, which makes them 5 clear of Ipswich and Leicester now. So, what's your prediction?
2-0 to Brighton.
2-0 to Brighton. I've gone for Brighton win as well. I've gone 2-1 to Brighton. And what about Wesley Schnauzer? Mr. Schnauzer?
Brighton and Hove Albion versus Bournemouth, the South Coast derby. Brighton winning their last 2 games and looking like they're back on form. Bournemouth did lose their last game against Wolverhampton Wanderers. They had 10 men. I think in this one, I'm going to go for a Desmond, a 2-2 draw.
Game number 2 is...
It's Crystal Palace versus Aston Villa.
Crystal Palace versus Aston Villa, yes. Let's start off with Crystal Palace then. In the last game...
They won 2-0.
They did win 2-0 against Fulham. It was a London derby, that was.
Yeah, it's just something clicking and they keep getting wins.
Well, they weren't getting the wins before. They were winning one, losing one, winning one, losing one. And they won that last one. Mateta scoring again for Crystal Palace.
And also their own goal.
And an own goal, yes.
He used to play for Crystal Palace. He's played for Fulham now.
Okay.
The centre back.
Okay, I know who you mean. Can't think of the name though. Right, Aston Villa though. Aston Villa getting a good win against Chelsea.
Yes, and Rashford played very well.
Yes, in the second half, Rashford came on and played very well. Did he get an assist?
2 assists.
2 assists. Who scored for them? Asensio.
Asensio scored 2 goals.
Yeah, goodbye that was for them in the January. Was it in the January transfer window?
Yeah, on mine.
Right. So, yeah, well done to Aston Villa. What's our prediction for this one then?
I'm going 2-1 to the Villains.
2-1 to the Villains. I'm going to go for the same scoreline. I'm going to go 2-1 to Villa as well. And
Well-
what about Mr. Schnauzer?
Is that his local team he likes?
He's fearlessly denied that. He said he's a staunch Leicester City fan. He's not a Villa fan. Right, Mr. Schnauzer, what's your take on this one then?
Crystal Palace versus Aston Villa. Both teams winning in their last games, but I think Villa will be a bit too strong, and I'm going 2-0 to the Villa. But remember, I'm a Leicester fan, not a Villa fan.
Game number 3 is
It's Wolves versus Fulham.
Wolverhampton Wanderers versus Fulham. Now, Wolverhampton Wanderers, they were hovering over, well, they're still hovering over the relegation zone, but now they are 5 points clear of Ipswich and Leicester, and trying to break away there. They did win their last game against Bournemouth, 10-man Bournemouth, and Cunha's getting that goal for them. I think he's the difference for them, because with him in that side, you know, they're going to score, aren't they? What about Fulham then?
They lost 2-0 against Crystal Palace.
They did lose 2-0. They, in their record, they lose one, they draw, win one, lose one, win one. So if they've lost, they're predicted to win this. Right. So what's your prediction for this?
I'm going to do Fulham 2-1.
2-1 to Fulham. I've gone and sat on the fence on this one because I think Wolves are doing well. Of course, I don't want them to win because of where our teams stand, but I think this will be a 1-1 draw.
And then it'll be 6 points clear from us, Dad.
It will be if they do. If that does happen, they'll be 6 points clear from us, unless we have a miracle at our game. But anyway, Mr. Schnauzer, what's your predicting for this one?
Wolves versus Fulham. Just mentioned Wolves winning against Bournemouth. I think with Cunha in their side, they are very good and he will always get you a goal. But in this game, Fulham are a very good side as well, and I've gone 2-1 to Fulham in this game.
Game number 4 is
Chelsea versus Southampton.
Yep, Chelsea versus Southampton. Now, let's start off with Chelsea. Not doing very well at the moment, are they? They lost their last 2 games. 3-1 in their last game.
Yeah, no, 2-1.
2-1 in their last game, sorry. And 3-0 in the game before against Brighton.
Yes.
Enzo not doing so well. I think he's gone over that January period now and he's still not doing well.
He usually did that at Leicester City.
Yeah, usually he's got back on form. Well, at Leicester City he did. So what's going on there?
Good players.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
mean
know.
Cole Palmer hasn't done anything for the last 5 or 6 games. And what about their opponents, Southampton?
Southampton are absolutely. All the fans saying they're shocking.
Yes, they're pretty much same as us, not winning at all. I think they've got same record in their last 5 games. They've won 1 game in their last 5 games, same as us. 1 game in their last 5 games, losing last time out to
Brighton 4-0.
Yeah, we lost 4-0 as well. But we'll come to that in a bit. Right, what's your prediction for this one?
3-0 to Chelsea.
3-0 to Chelsea. I think Chelsea will go back to winning ways as well. And I've gone 3-1 for me. Mr. Schnauzer, what about your prediction?
Chelsea versus Southampton. Chelsea not doing so well at the moment, lost their last 2 games, and against hapless Southampton, who are just like Leicester and lose every week. I think this will be a Chelsea win, and I'm going 2-1 to Chelsea.
Game number 5 is...
It's Brentford versus Everton.
Right, yes, Brentford, who played Leicester in their last game and won 4-0. Battered us. Everton, they were 2-0 up against Manchester United. And then Manchester United stormed back to a 2-2 draw. But Everton haven't lost in their last 5 games.
Now all Everton our fans are moaning it was not a penalty.
Yes, I did see that. Right, so what's your prediction for this one, mate?
Everton, but Brentford, I have to say it, Brentford, they play so well and football going fast and scoring goals.
Yeah, they've got a couple of good strikers, Wisser and Wemo,
Yeah,
Kevin Shard.
yeah, they try and get goals in.
Right, so what's your prediction?
So I just can't see another win for Brentford. 2-0. Brentford.
2-0 to Brentford. I've gone and sat on the fence on this one. I've gone for a Desmond. I've gone for a 2-2 draw.
What about
And Mr. Schnauzer, yes. What's your prediction?
Brentford versus Everton, 2 teams that are doing well at the moment. Brentford beating my team Leicester City, and Everton getting that draw against Manchester United. I think Everton will win this game. 2-1 is the score for me.
Game number 6 is
it's Manchester United versus Ipswich Town.
Manchester United versus Ipswich Town. Now, let's start off with Manchester United. They drew their last game. We just mentioned it against Everton. And
I'm going to say Manchester United are hit and miss.
well, they're, I think, a bit more miss than hit. Right. I mean, they sit 15th in the league. Unheard of for a Manchester United team in the last couple of decades. But that's where they are at the moment. And they drew against Everton in that last game. Ipswich Town, they're in the bottom 3 with Leicester and Southampton. Lost their last game against
Ipswich and Tottenham Hotspur.
Tottenham Hotspur. Yeah, they got
The Cuckolds.
in the bottom 3 in the last games, all conceded 4 goals each. Not good, is it?
Embarrassing.
Massive gap between the teams that come up to the Premier League teams. But anyway, what are you going for on your prediction for this one, mate?
Now 1-0 win to Manchester United.
1-0 win to Manchester United. I've gone for a Manchester United win as well. I've gone 2-1 to Manchester United.
What about Wesley Schnauzer?
Wesley?
Manchester United versus Ipswich Town. Manchester United, I just mentioned, got that draw. Ipswich Town are like my team Leicester. They don't win many games. I think this, however, will be a 1-1 draw. I think Ipswich will be able to do that against Manchester United.
Game number 7 is...
It's Nottingham Forest versus Arsenal.
Hang on a minute. Why are you doing it in... Why are you doing this prediction vlog in your gloves? You're not playing football now. Right, so yeah, Nottingham Forest versus Arsenal. Now, we've just watched Nottingham Forest against Newcastle, and that was a very, very good game, wasn't it?
Yeah.
End to end. First half, Newcastle battered them 4-1, but then they stormed back and almost got a draw.
Yeah.
Almost, so yeah, they battled back. Right, so Nottingham Forest in there, well, we just said in their last
They
game.
lost against 4-3.
Yeah,
But Arsenal lost against West Ham.
they did, yes.
That shocked me.
I mean, like, if you look back a game ago against us, for 80 minutes we held Arsenal. And I think they do have a problem because they don't have a striker and they've got a few injuries. And we held them for 80 minutes and then Marino came on and scored 2 goals. But did they have a player sent off, Arsenal?
Yeah.
They had a player sent off and...
Called Lewis or something.
Yeah, and West Ham took full advantage of that and got the goal from
Bowen
and hung on to that lead.
And do you think that it's called off? They're not going to win the league now, Dad.
I don't know. They're still kind of in it, but if they lose another one, then yeah, I guess so. So, what's your prediction?
You're going to be shot. I'm going for 3-1 to the Nottingham Forest.
3-1 to Nottingham Forest. I've gone for a Forest win as well. I've got a 5-goal for it. I've gone 3-2 to Nottingham Forest. Yes. So, Mr. Schnauzer, what's your prediction? Have you gone Forest or have you gone Arsenal?
Nottingham Forest versus Arsenal. Arsenal losing their last game against West Ham 1-0. Is their title hopes over? I'm not so sure. And Nottingham Forest losing in their last game against Newcastle United. I think this will be a 2-2 draw.
Okay, guys, game number 8 is
Tottenham Hotspur versus Manchester City.
Tottenham Hotspur versus Manchester City. A tasty clash this one will be, won't it? Right, this is on the Wednesday. And Tottenham have got 3 on the bounce now, wins.
And they won it against Ipswich.
They did, so they've got 3 wins on the bounce. They've got some of their players back. Brennan Johnson scoring
He's on fire.
got 2 goals there, didn't he?
And Son done 2 assists.
Yeah. Right. What about Manchester City?
Are playing now, right moment in time.
Yes, they are playing right now, but they've got back to winning ways. I think in their last 5 games they've only lost once. And they're back up to 4th in the league.
And also, have you heard about Manchester City? They were in Champions League before. They lost Real Madrid. They got Real Madrid beat them.
I know, they knocked out. So with Manchester City, they do have an injury. They have Haaland injured, don't they?
Yes.
But they do have Mamouche. Will he step up to the plate again? Because, he got that hat-trick in his first game, didn't he?
Yes.
Right. What's your prediction for this one then?
I can see one team winning this one. I can say Tottenham Hotspur 2-1.
Tottenham Hotspur to win 2-1. I've gone the other way. I've gone Man City to win 2-1.
Oh.
And let's see what Mr. Schnauzer's got to say about this one.
Tottenham Hotspur versus Manchester City. Tottenham coming off the back of 3 wins in a row. Manchester City, they're playing right now against Liverpool and are losing 1-0 at the moment. I think this will be a 5-goal thriller, and I've gone 3-2 to Manchester City.
Okay, guys, game number 9 is
Liverpool versus Newcastle.
Liverpool versus Newcastle. Let's start off with Liverpool. While we're filming this, Liverpool are playing against Manchester City, aren't they?
It's 0-0 so far.
So far, 0-0. And Liverpool sit top of the league. They drew their last game.
Against Aston Villa 2-2.
They did. But they haven't lost in their last 5 games. What about Newcastle United? They've just played as well, haven't they?
They beat Nottingham Forest 4-3.
Yeah, they were very rampant in that first half, scoring 4 goals, and Isak was on fire, wasn't he?
And then after that, Nottingham Forest come back and scored them 3 goals.
They did. So let's see. What's your prediction for this one?
I'm going to Liverpool 3-1.
3-1 to Liverpool. I'm going to sit on the fence on this one. I've gone for a 1-1 draw.
Oh.
And what about Mr. Schnauzer?
Liverpool versus Newcastle United. This will be a very tasty fixture. Liverpool are playing right now against Manchester City at the moment. Newcastle United played today as well, and they beat Nottingham Forest 4-3, which was a very good game to watch as a neutral. I think Liverpool will win this 2-1.
Okay, game number 10, and this is the last game of the midweek games, and it's the only game on Thursday night. It is
West Ham versus Leicester City.
Yes, West Ham versus our Leicester City. Now, let's start off with West Ham. West Ham getting that great win against Arsenal.
And Bowen scored for them.
They did. It was a 10-man Arsenal, but they did get the win. And Graham Potter has, where are they sitting in the league? 16th in the league. And I think that's their first win in their last 5 games.
Wow.
So, I don't know. Has he picked up? Will he batter in Leicester?
I think not.
Well, Leicester did get battered in their last game against
Brentford 4-0.
4-0. We capitulated. Half the fans left the stadium after 30 minutes.
It was bouncing.
It was embarrassing. Half the players didn't even come and clap the fans after the game. It's getting all a bit toxic in the King Power.
Hopefully not. It won't be at West Ham. Hopefully not.
Yeah, hopefully not. Hopefully, and there was a comment that said we're delusional. He said we're delusional because we back our team every week. If we went and didn't back our team, it'd be pointless, in our opinion, anyway. So we do have to back our team. I did say the week before, that we'd lose against Arsenal, which we did. Against West Ham.
And we played really well against Arsenal first 80 minutes, up to the 80 minutes.
Yeah, so I don't think it's called backing your team and being optimistic, not delusional. So in this, if the players turn up, there's every chance of doing something. I mean, in our last game against Brentford, if Vardy puts that goal away in the first 15 minutes, it could have been a different game. I don't know. It's one of them.
And so Rue needs to change, not put Jordan Ayew and Bobby Reed.
Yeah, he keeps playing the same players, the same system, and expected a different result. I think he needs to change. That maybe the system, maybe some of the personnel. He needs to do something that gets the fans going. Start with Mavropanos, Boronate. When Boronate came on against Brentford, he got the crowd up, and he was, geeing the crowd up. So he needs to do something different. But anyway, what's your prediction for this one?
I'm backing my lads. I'm saying 2-0 to Leicester.
2-0 to Leicester. You're backing the team, are you? I'm going to back the team as well. I'm going to go 1-0 to Leicester.
Oh.
So, yeah, we've got to back our team. And what about Wesley Schnauzer? Is he going to back the team as well? Let's see what he says.
The last game is West Ham United versus my team, Leicester City. I think West Ham getting that win will make them buoyed in this fixture. Leicester City getting thrashed 4-0 by Brentford will be a little bit on the wary side, but I think they will get a 1-1 draw. I'm hoping this will be the scoreline. Thank you for watching, guys, and don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one.
That concludes all our predictions for these midweek games. I hope you enjoyed watching, and in the comments below, put down your predictions. If you think we're wrong on any of these, then let us know. Don't forget to
like and subscribe to the channel and get down and subscribe. And also, I'm going to say to you now, please be positive, not be negative. Let's get the 3 points. We need that 3 points. Come on, boys.
You mean the travelling fans? Be positive.
Be positive, get energy up, and we don't want no more toxic in our team, fans.
Toxic. Yeah, okay, well, for that to happen, Ruud van Nistelrooy needs to do something, make some changes. Let the fan, give something for the fans to cheer.
And come on, you boys, I'm marking Foxy. Let's go.
Okay. Adios, amigos, and we'll see you on the next one.
Oh, this is it. And you get your badging and double badging.